What? Okay, this is the third Subtle Saturday look. Maybe third. We're gonna see. I gotta check. But I think it's the third Subtle Saturday. I'm super excited. I did something a little bit different. It's more glam, more runway. So we're gonna see. It is like I saw a picture on Instagram. It wasn't of this look. Don't worry, I didn't copy it. But it was like they called one of their looks where they had like a similar effect. Theirs was more rounded. They used different colors. Don't worry. But they called it like a floating cut crease. So I guess that's what you could call it. It's just kind of like a softer cut crease that doesn't exactly have that defined shape, but it still defines the eyes, if that makes sense. So you can see it's not like a harsh line, but it does have that definition of a cut crease. So I really like it. I think it's more glam and like Vogue, you know, get your model on. But I absolutely love it. It's using very inexpensive products. It's very easy and simple to do. It's just a lot of layering just to get a good, like, very smoky effect. Other than that, it's pretty simple, and I hope you guys enjoy it. To start off this look, I'm applying my Essence I Heart Stage eyeshadow primer all over my lid using a fluffy brush to blend it out. I find that this has a very thin consistency, so using the brush just helps me get a smoother blend. And now I'm going to be taking this shade, which is just a light creamy beige color, and I'm applying this as my highlight. I want my highlight to be a very light natural color. I don't want it to be super stark and dramatic. And now I'm going to be taking this medium brown shade. Depending on your skin tone, you will have to switch these out, but I'm using this medium brown that suits my skin tone, and I'm going to be applying this in my crease to add some subtle definition. I'm using a very fluffy angled brush. I'm keeping it higher up towards my brow in the inner corner, and I'm winging it out along the edge of my eye on the outer corner. To build up the color, I will be applying this color, which is a deeper brown, but still not super dark, and I'm just going to layer these colors on top of each other, again from the outer to the inner corner, just to layer and give more definition and dimension. Now I'm going to be taking this deeper color, which is more of a matte medium brown shade. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be applying this again from outer to inner corner, but this is going to be the last shade that I apply all the way throughout my crease. Now you want to keep this one just a little bit lower than those two original colors to keep up with the gradient effect. Now I'm going to mix these two peach shades just to get the perfect shade that I want for my skin tone, and I'm going to be applying them mixed together onto my lid using a flat shader brush. If you want this to stand out a little bit more, you can add a peachy or white base to your lid, but I thought that the Essence base worked just fine for me. And now I'm going to take this deep burgundy shade from that same palette. It's just a very dark brown, and I'm mixing it with a tiny amount of the black, and I'm going to apply those with a pencil brush into the outer half of my crease. You don't want to bring this color in all the way to the inner corner. You only want to focus it on the outer half. I also didn't show this in the tutorial, but I did apply both of these colors along my lower lash line as well. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up the rest of my face off camera. I'm going to quickly explain what I did. I did my eyeliner and mascara off camera as well, just because I find that I do it in almost every one of my videos, and sometimes it's just a little bit much to do on camera. It makes it harder. I have to stay in frame. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I used. If you want to see a full-on, like, talk through heavy-duty tutorial on how I do my eyeliner, what products I use, any tips and tricks I have, just leave that in the comment section below, and I will try to get to that as soon as possible. But for my eyeliner today, I just used the Wega Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black, which I just used to create a wing, and then I used the Extra Wow Lash by Rimmel as my mascara. Absolutely love this. Like, if you can see, it does add a lot of volume and length, and I just love it, especially for my type of lashes, so I really like this. And then I went in with the Prestige eyeliner in the shade White, and I love this one because it's super creamy. It's not super long lasting, but I love how easily it applies to the waterline, so definitely recommend the Prestige one. If you don't have a white eyeliner, if you don't want to purchase one, or if you wanted to go for a nude, you can also actually just take like a really thick concealer, like the heavy duty ones. I'd say like MAC Studio Finish is a good example. Nothing super liquidy and like anything that would come in like a wand or a squeeze tube. You want something that's very thick and creamy, that's almost like, if you think of it like a cream foundation consistency, you want it to be like in a pot form. You can use that as a cream eyeliner as well in in your waterline. I've done it before. It works fine. I kind of like have a little warning there. I don't know how it's going to work for everybody, but that's definitely a good tip if you want a nude eyeliner look but don't want to have to buy a separate nude eyeliner. And then for my brows today, I went super natural. I mean, I don't love them when they're super natural, but I wanted to go more natural today since it is Subtle Saturday. So I took the Rich Sable number 09 Revlon matte eyeshadow, and you can tell this has gotten lots of love. I love this when I just want a very natural brow look. And then for my blush and my bronzer today, now I don't know why it's coming up a lot more pink. It is more of a peachy tone, so it is looking a little bit pink in the camera, but it is more peachy in person. I just took the Essence Sun Club all-in-one bronzing highlighter for brunettes and darker skin, and that was my bronzer for today. And then for my blush, I just took the Beauty Treats Matte Blush Palette. Now, I don't know if they have different ones of these, but this one I have. And I actually just mixed this shade right here, which is like a lighter pinky peach. And then to add a bit more of a peach tone, I took this more orangey one. It's looking kind of red on camera, but I promise it is more of an orangey tone. So use those two just to warm up the face. And that is pretty much it for this look. Nothing on the lips as usual. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, or thumbs up this video to let me know you liked it. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, everybody.